In a kingdom ruled by pride and power, where beauty could grant a crown and silence could cost a life, a Jewish girl named Hadassah lived, known to the world as Esther. She was no warrior. There she did not reveal her true identity, a Jew, for danger shadowed her people. So Mordecai sent word to Esther, "Do not think you will escape in the palace, for who knows but that you were made queen for such a time as this." Now the moment came. Esther stood trembling. It's a testament to the power of standing up for what's right, even when it seems like the odds are stacked against you. Like Esther, we all have moments in our lives when we must summon the strength within us to speak out against injustice and stand up for what we believe in. To enter the king's presence uninvited was to risk death, but something inside her, perhaps a bit of divine favor, urged her forward. Maybe it was standing up to a bully or speaking out against an unfair decision. The Jewish community in exile could have easily succumbed to despair and hopelessness, but instead they held on to their traditions and faith, which ultimately helped them to survive. Share your story in the comments below, because your story might inspire someone else to find the courage within them to do the same. And so she whispered those immortal words, "If I perish, I perish." And she entered. Yet through divine favor and perhaps a bit of good acting, she found grace in the eyes of the king and was crowned queen. Share your testimony in the comments below, because your story might be the testimony someone else needs to believe. May God bless you, and until next time, walk in wisdom. But darkness grew. A wicked man named Haman, second to the king, burned with hatred for the Jews, especially Mordecai, who refused to bow to him. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, God had a plan, and Esther was right there in the middle of it. No queen by birth, she was just an orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai, hidden among the exiles in Persia. But when Queen Vashti defied King Xerxes and was banished, the empire searched for a new queen. Let us continue to grow in our knowledge of God and spread His message of love and hope to everyone. And so it was that Esther, radiant and humble, was taken to the palace. Now, boiling with rage, Haman deceived the king and signed a death sentence for an entire people. All Jews, all gone in one day. The king sat upon his throne of gold, a scepter of gold in his hand. And when he held out that scepter to Esther, she knew it was a symbol not just of his power, but of the moment of decision. Her life, her people's lives hung in the balance. With courage and wisdom, she exposed Haman's plot, his evil intent, and how he had turned the king against his own people. The king was furious, the queen was vindicated, and Haman's gallows, which he had built for Mordecai, became the instrument of his own death, and the Jews were saved, not by armies, not by might, but by the bravery of a woman who stepped out in faith and dared to speak when silence would have been easier. The story of Esther is one of courage and conviction. Think about a time when you had to stand up for yourself or someone else. The story of Esther also reminds us of the importance of community and the strength that comes from being part of something larger than ourselves. Who are you connected to? Who is your community? How does it make you stronger? Again, share your thoughts in the comments. Finally, the story of Esther teaches us that God can and does work in ways that we do not expect. How have you seen God work in your life or in the world around you? Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Bible in 66 days.